Alright, so here we have Hathor, the goddess of love and fertility, and then Horus, the god of thinginess. I can't remember it. I've been in Egypt for almost 2 weeks and I can't remember what Horus is, but some sort of protector god. Alright, so yeah, so this, I guess this Edfu temple where I am is largely dedicated to Horus, and of course his wife is Hathor. So Hathor is actually often depicted as a cow or even a person with cow's ears, whereas Horus is obviously a falcon-headed person, whereas Hathor is often depicted as a woman, but sometimes with cow ears and sometimes just entirely as a cow. But yeah, I mean, there they are again. There's Horus the falcon head, and there's Hathor. So yeah, this is what this temple's all about. So yeah, this is the Temple of Edfu. Like I say, one of the most complete and well preserved. Oh, here comes some asshole who's going to sell me something. Nope, I'm surprised. The street hawkers here are just aggressive. Yeah, so yeah, this is the Temple of Edfu. Like I say, one of the most complete and best preserved. Well, I wouldn't say best preserved necessarily, but it's been trashed by the early Christians, of course. Certainly the most complete in its architecture, supposedly. But this is from the late Greco-Roman period, so it was towards the very end of the Egyptian civilization. They were eventually conquered by the Persians, and then the Persians were conquered by Alexander the Great. And they were already in decline by that time. I guess their leaders, did the usual thing that happens over ages. They inherit their power, and then they just become incompetent and despotic and incapable. Kind of reminds me of Congress in the United States, a bunch of fucking lawyers who came along over 50 years ago, to clean up all the bad things that were going on in the United States at the time. People were polluting and treating workers badly. They came in to clean up all the stuff, and then they just never went away. And of course, lawyers don't invent or design or create or produce anything, so all they do is, all they produce is obstruction and unsolvable problems. When you go to China, there's a country that's run by engineers. I mean, they're just moving ahead at like breakneck speed. Most incredible country. But then, being run by engineers. Engineers are not good at things like morality and rights and feelings. So China has its own unique set of issues as well. Anyway, Temple of Edfu.